Serendipity. The Quantum Realm. Book 3. Written by Robert P. Edwards. Narrated by Google AI. We will now discuss in a little more detail the struggle for existence. Charles Darwin. Part 1. The Moon is a harsh mistress. The Lunarian system of guilds. Serve Guild. Government and social services, planning and finance, education. Protect Guild. Law and order, security and safety. Engine Guild. Engineering, construction, transportation and technology. Sustain Guild. Food production and distribution. Medico Guild. Healthcare, medicine and research. Concord Guild. Humanism, the arts, culture and well-being. Chapter 1. Serendipity. Dr. Kashfi Agarwal insisted on making the first cut. The quants standing beside her were perfectly capable, in many ways, much more so. She was adamant that the violation of the Hippocratic Oath, in that first cut, should forever remain in the hands of a human. The task at hand reinforced her conviction. The swollen belly of the young woman, halfway through gestation, lay before her. This was an unnatural intervention, a deliberate harm to save the unborn child. To save him from what? A painful death in a few months, fighting for his first breath. She forced the memories from her mind, the repeated failures of modern medicine to protect the most fundamental of human biological processes, reproduction. Of course, she rationalized the problem, reducing it to its constituent parts. It was hard enough to conceive a child, much less bear it to full term. 1/6, or less than 17% of Earth's gravity, played havoc with the egg's journey down the fallopian tube. The already slim probability of meeting a sperm on the way was reduced to practically zero, despite the rigorous efforts of a young population with way too much time on their hands. No, sex as a means of procreation was definitely off the table. In vitro fertilization was the only way of conceiving on the Moon. Even then, and for inexplicable reasons, the implantation of the embryo into the endometrial lining of the uterus was rarely successful. The child of a Hindu mother and a Muslim father, V had cast aside religious superstitions at an early age. However, even she had to admit that the existence of the unborn child she was about to excise from this woman's womb was nothing short of a miracle. Diathermy, V ordered. The quant surgical assistant placed the electronic scalpel into her outstretched palm. She glanced at the tubular.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?